Hi everyone, this is another instructional video on how to prepare for meet day. So what we're going to talk about today is how to prep your children's hands for the meet and know what events they're going to swim. And then once they get to the meet and the heat sheets are printed and posted all around the pool, you can finish filling this out. So if you want to take a look at what your swimmer is going to swim for the next day, you can't look all the way ahead because things might change. So this is just for like the day before, at 3:55 before you're leaving the house, because that's usually when I do it. That's what we're talking about here. So we're going to go to the back office. I'm going to use the time trials as an example here. So the Ashbury Alligator time trials, I have a couple extra buttons, don't mind that. You want to go to edit commitment. That's if you're attending. Obviously, if you're not attending, then this isn't the video for you right now. So edit commitment, hit that, and then I'm going to scroll down and you can see my kids' events here. So this is Nolan's hand, so we'll do Nolan's events. And what you want to put on their hand and we all use Sharpie, and yes, I know it's a pain, but they draw on each other's backs too if you haven't seen that yet, so just be prepared. Okay, so we're going to have our events we usually do first, and then the heat and the lane, okay? And I usually do like, a little grid here for Nolan. And this looks really nice and neat on the computer, but it ends up halfway up his arm. So don't think that this is like the best. We all have to work through it. So I look down at Nolan and I see this number 20 right here. That means event number 20. Now we don't know the heat and lane until we are at the pool and the heat sheets go up. So the heat sheets are papers that we will post. Those usually go up right before meets start. So if you know, like if he's in event 20, you have some time to kind of figure out his heat and lane. If your swimmer is in event 3, you're going to want to look at those heat sheets right when they come out, or make sure that your swimmer is at the bullpen, which is the place where all of the swimmers come together, and then the bullpen will tell them their heat and lane and line them up if you haven't had a chance to put this on their arm yet. So, and I also like to remind Nolan what it is. So I'll put 50 and I'll put FR for free here, and then fill in the heat and lane later. So then the next one that he has is 40, and that is 50 fly. He's gonna love swimming that. It's their favorite stroke to swim. And then I see event 52, which is 50 back, and so I'll just put BK for back, and then 62, which is 50 breast. So as you can tell, even on the computer, I'm already running out of room. So good luck to you. So here are their events. Then, you also might want to take a little screenshot of this so you remember what events they're in, because every swimmer, every parent of a swimmer can tell you they have missed their child's event by being at the concession, going to the bathroom, and then you're just like, oh, worst parent ever. So, but don't feel bad, we've all done it. So make sure you have this on their hand ahead of time. Make sure you're aware of what they're swimming. Make sure they're aware of what they're swimming. And please, if your swimmer is signed up for something like breaststroke and they've never done it before, just go, hey, just get out there and try it. It really doesn't matter. They might get DQ'd for not having the right stroke, but that's just something that we have to do so that we can teach swimmers that it's not necessarily the right thing they're doing. But getting out there and trying it is what we're focused on, and then the coaches will work with the kids on improving those strokes and aiming to not get disqualified in the future so that they can get the times in the system. So take a look at that. You'll notice too that it says coach approved, because not only did we commit, but now the coach has approved it. So Coach Ari has gone through, she's checked it all, and she's sent it off, and it's ready to go for the meet. So I hope that makes sense. Please, please, please do this before you leave the house, especially with your younger swimmers. We used to try to write on everybody's hands as coaches. They used to do it, and it took way too long because we would end up with 120 kids standing there waiting to get their hands written on. So nowadays, we try to get everybody to write it before you leave, and then when you get to the swim meet, you'll check in, you'll highlight your name to show that you're there, and then you'll wait for those heat sheets to come out to say what heat you're in and what lane you're in. So that should be all you need. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.